Hello, white people. The 31 people arrested in Idaho have ties to a Huwhyte nationalist group and plan to riot at a pride event, police say. Here's what we know. Does anybody riot at a pride event? I never heard of such a thing. People don't want to be near that filthy degeneracy. After an alarmed 911 caller reported a group dressed like a little army getting into a moving truck, police in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho arrested 31 men believed to be linked to a Huwhyte nationalist group who had plans to riot at a weekend pride event, authorities said. All right, so first of all, an alarmed caller dressed like a little army getting into a moving truck. So people were getting into a moving truck. They don't have cars. They don't have vans. And by the way, gematria for Coeur d'Alene is 13. The large group, which police believe was affiliated with Patriot Front, they don't know for sure, they just believe it. Okay, it's a guess. Was seen at a hotel piling into a U-Haul with riot gear, the caller told a 911 dispatcher. Okay, so they're at a hotel, so that means we need to look for a Craigslist ad. It's probably taken down, but there was a Craigslist ad, and these people were staying at the hotel. I mean, come on. If you're going to plan on something, you're going to be a little more stealth about it, not be so freaking obvious. You're getting into a U-Haul. They're getting into a moving truck. Why would they get into a moving truck? That's just so weird with riot gear. Why would they get into the truck with the riot gear? Why wouldn't the riot gear already be in there? See, there's just so many loose ends with this story, or just things that just don't make any sense. So total setup, total psyop. They were later pulled over and arrested, Coeur d'Alene Police Chief Lee White said. It's funny that the police chief's last name is White. The group was headed to a pride event in the park at Coeur d'Alene City Park, police said. The event included a pride walk and performances by local musicians, dancers, and drag artists. Aw, the little degenerate lambs. They're so innocent. Local and state police were plentiful and on high alert Saturday because they wanted to make sure this event went off safely. Okay. Mayor Jim Hammond said they also received threats about a separate group meeting in another park, threats that turned out to be unfounded, he said. There must have been a lot of money behind this pride event, or why would there be so many police there? Nobody cares. Hammond referred to those arrested as young men who seemed to not have a purpose because they're all paid. They're just paid drug addicts. Asked what he thought the group might have done had police not thwarted their alleged plans, he said, I have not seen that these people had any firearms, so I think it would have been mostly just disruption and trying to cause fear. You like the drama. Trying to cause fear. Police found at least one smoke grenade, White said. Oh, man, one smoke grenade. People almost died. All 31 individuals were from outside the local area, Hammond said previously. Just 2 are from Idaho, according to a booking summary from the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office. It's unclear why they picked Coeur d'Alene out of all the pride events going on in the nation, but Hammond said perhaps they thought they could get away with more in a smaller community like Coeur d'Alene, a city of about 56,000 residents located just over the Washington border from Spokane. The North Idaho Pride Alliance, which organized the event, released a statement Sunday saying its members were resting after successfully organizing a momentous, joyful, and safe, I like how they capitalize, safe, pride in the park community celebration under the most challenging of circumstances. We are deeply grateful to law enforcement agencies who were present and professionally responded. Professionally responded to what? This incident took place in a hotel parking lot? Where were these? No, maybe they were seen getting into the moving van in the hotel parking lot, but where were they pulled over and arrested? And how is it that the police responded to the 911 callers so fast? It wasn't planned, was it? So these rioters never did make it to the Pride event, and so all the little lambs at the Pride event are just so stressed out, and they're safe now, and they're resting from all the stress. Here's what we know about the arrests. Police received report of a group dressed like a little army. There was a large police presence at the Pride event. After authorities received information, there were a number of groups planning to disrupt Saturday's activities, White said. Yep, tons of money involved in that. Who's footing the bill? Police did not have information that the Patriot Front members were coming, White said Monday, because they weren't Patriot Front members. Was Patriot Front just like some fake white nationalist group? He had some information that there might be some individuals who are loosely affiliated with some of the groups who were planning to protest the Pride event that day. And so we were adequately staffed for it, but we didn't have any intelligence that there was going to be a riotous group coming to this event prior to the 911 call that we received, he said. A concerned citizen, because they didn't get any intel on it because it wasn't going to happen. These people are just supposed to dress up and get arrested. A concerned citizen called police Saturday afternoon to report approximately 20 people jumped into a U-Haul in a local hotel parking lot, the chief said. The group was equipped with shields and masks and looked like a little army, the caller said, according to White. About 10 minutes after the call, officers stopped the U-Haul and detained 31 people, White said. They were charged with misdemeanor conspiracy to riot, he said. How would they know? Conspiracy to riot 10 minutes after a call? That's quite a stretch. The group was dressed similarly, wearing khaki pants, blue shirts, and hats with plastic inside of them. Why would you have just like if you get whacked in the head or something? So they're wearing baseball caps with plastic inside of them? That doesn't make any sense. Because it doesn't seem like it'd be a helmet sort of plastic inside of them. Okay, and they were also equipped with shields, shin guards, and other riot gear. Shin guards, huh? Along with papers, White described as similar to an operations plan that a police or military group would put together for an event. Why would they have papers? Because why would they have papers similar to an operations plan that a police or military group would put together for an event? That's so freaking retarded. Give me a break. If people were actually going to riot, they weren't going to need written instructions on the way to the event. It's clear to us based on the gear. It's clear to us, huh? Based on the gear that the individuals had on them, the stuff they had in their possession in the U-Haul with them, along with the paperwork that was seized from them, that they came to riot downtown, White said. I think some of us were a bit surprised by not only the level of preparation, that's not preparation, but okay, that we saw, but the equipment that was carried and worn by those individuals. What do you mean? A baseball cap, a blue shirt, khaki pants, shin guards, shield. Okay. No weapons, though, along with a large amount of equipment that was left in the van when they... Oh, now it's a van. At first it was a U-Haul moving truck, and now it's a van? When the stop happened, White said in a news conference Monday, so he's not getting his story straight. That level of preparation is not something you see every day, the chief said. They weren't prepared if they had papers on them, telling them what to do. City, state, and Kootenai County police responded with 2 SWAT teams, White said. 2 SWAT teams, 10 minutes after the call. Well, that's pretty impressive. I don't think this would have been as successful had we not had one extremely astute citizen, who saw something that was very concerning to them and reported it to us, huh? Okay, so, hotels are not near residential areas in Idaho. Have you ever been to northern Idaho? People don't live, I don't know. Let's see where the hotel is at when I stayed. I was in Coeur d'Alene. I went to a campground there a few years ago, but Coeur d'Alene's really spread out. Officials aren't releasing the identity of the caller to protect that person, White said. Since myself and other members of the agency have been receiving threats, including death threats, I think it is appropriate that we withhold that person's information at this time, the chief said. Isn't it traditional to not give the name of the person who called 911 anyway? So what are they're making like some big deal. And the police chief is getting death threats. Since myself and other members of our agency have been receiving death threats. Death threats. Who does death threats? Oh, yeah, little libtards, people who can't do anything. Crazy people. The men were released after posting bond, the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office said. Okay, who paid for the bond? They're due back in court at a later date. The individuals came from a dozen states, according to a booking summary from the Sheriff's Office. Okay, so see if we could find some archived Craigslist ads. I wonder if somebody goes through Craigslist regularly and looks for actors wanted ads. 7 are from Texas, 6 from Utah, 5 from Washington, and 3 from Colorado. 1 was from as far away as Alabama. The youngest is 20 years old, and the oldest is 40, according to the summary. Coeur d'Alene police are leading an investigation with the FBI's assistance. FBI spokesperson Sandra Yee Barker. What kind of name is Yee? Y-I? And why would the FBI be involved? Does the FBI get involved if there's any potential crimes? No crime was committed. Police arrested at least 2 other people in connection with the Pride event. Authorities said they were charged with disorderly conduct and trespassing. Police said, okay, you can't be trespassing on public property, but okay, good luck at a public event. Men affiliated with white nationalist group, police say, in addition to the clothing associated with Patriot Front, blue shirt and khaki pants, okay, most of the men had logos on their hats consistent with the Patriot Front group, and some were wearing arm patches associated with the organization. White said, that's so dumb. People are dumb. The Patriot Front believes their white ancestors conquered America and bequeathed it to them, according to the Anti-Defamation League. Anti-Defamation League knows everything. Members espouse fascist and anti-Semitic beliefs, which they can spread through propaganda campaigns, the ADL said. The Texas-based group was formed following the deadly 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, when members of the white supremacist group Vanguard America split off to form their own organization, the ADL said. Okay, so I think this person here is Thomas Ryan Rousseau. All right, let's take a look at this person, huh? That facial hair just does not fit this person's face. So we'll look at the clavicles. Clavicles, straight across, thick neck. That mouth is awfully small, though, but it's probably photoshopped. I bet you that... See how there's some... Well, it's kind of a blurry picture, but the clavicles are blurry. The neck is blurry. Kind of looks like an FTM to me. Those ears are awfully small. That forehead is pretty flat. Or it's just a digital image. I do not know what Thomas Ryan Rousseau even looks like. I'll have to look up some pictures, huh? Wait, hold on here. Let's look up some pictures. Here is Thomas Ryan Rousseau. Let's see here. Do you see how the face is blurry? It looks weird. It looks like a girl face, doesn't it? What do you think? Oh, here's that alleged... Oh, wait a minute. There's U-Haul over there in the background. See, that wasn't a van. That's a moving truck. And there it is. Oh, the esteemed members of the press, I'll bet. Or members of the Pride event, right? Uh-huh. Look at that. See that? Where are they? Oh, wait a second. Look at this. The building that they're at. What building are they at anyway? I don't know. But see, here's the sign to it. And these are the white supremacists on their knees. Gonna bring white supremacy to its knees. That's Thomas Ryan Rousseau. Flat forehead, small mouth, small ears, small dental arch, oval face. Yes, not a boy, that's a girl. Oh, and then see the clavicles there. They're not straight across in this picture. Let's see. He's not even in this. Oh, look at that. There you go, your white supremacist right there. A Hispanic. White Supreme. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. So there's Rousseau. And then look at that person there. Oops. Come on. Cooperate. There's somebody with an altered brow ridge. Tiny eyes, tiny ears, tiny mouth. That neck has been photoshopped. This one here too looks suspicious. Oh, and look at this one's ears. This one's got no ears whatsoever. Oops. Look at the tiny ears. Huh. That one's got bigger ears. I think this is yep, this looks like the white supremacist group that was arrested. Of course, they gotta have one Hispanic at least. That's funny. And they only have a limited number of pictures of the white supremacist group. Oh, here's the U-Haul with riot gear. Probably lunch bags, too. I think their lunches are in there. Provide free lunch. So, limited number of pictures. What's this one? Funny how I put in Thomas Ryan Rousseau and that event in Idaho just pops right up. Here's a picture with that sign. Don't know where it's at. Oh, wait a second here. What's this? It's a new picture. Oh, darn it. My phone's having a moment. Darn it. Come on. Figures. Oh, there we go. There they are, standing in the back of the van. Do you see that? You caught me! That officer looks awfully suspicious. Look at that, no shoulders. And the arms, you see the right arm, the way it lays? It's like a T-Rex arm or a woman's arm. Yeah, that's not a man. Oh, and then we got Tops here. The buffalo shooting. Here we go. Thomas Ryan Rousseau. Dude, your shoulders are awfully narrow. All right, let's go back to the news. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? No, it's just now there's stuff in Spanish. All right, let's go back to the news story. So Rousseau led several dozen members of Vanguard America Texas during the Unite the Right rally and later led a contingent of VA members, not VA like Veterans Association, but VA like Vanguard America, to create Patriot Front. CNN has reached out to the Patriot Front and people believed to be associated with Rousseau, but did not immediately hear back. Coeur d'Alene residents and businesses have long made it clear the city is too great to hate. Going back to the early aughts, when the Southern Poverty Law Center helped the city shut down an Aryan Nations group with the compound north of the city, Hammond told CNN. The Southern Poverty Law Center helped the city shut down an Aryan Nations group? What? That's weird. We are not going back to the days of the Aryan nations, Hammond said at the news conference Monday. We are past that, and we will do everything we can to make sure that we continue to stay past those kinds of problems, the mayor said. We are a culture of loving kindness, and we will continue to be. Fake story. All right, white people, that's it for now. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to your thoughts below.